as some of you may know, I used to work here. What year is it? 2019, at the end of 2017. I was here from September to December. We have the celebrity in the building.
Where is he?
So yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick talk because we haven't really spoke since I left. Tell us about how you got the location of HD Cuts.
Well, to be honest, let me try to think back. Seems like so long ago, but I've been working here in the salon for maybe about since year 2000. Developed a great relationship with everybody here. Unfortunately, I had to leave at that particular time because of some disagreements with me and the management, which done a great for the brand actually, because he took me in at a certain time when the brand really needed to be caressed, and he kind of took me in, and we had a great relationship going forward. But the time came and he just didn't see it fit for we had to part our separate ways. So I was out on the streets, I had no location, I had nothing,
literally,
like nowhere to cut. I was just like booking hotel rooms, doing pop-up shops, just when I can to kind of please the clients, just trying to keep the clientele base close together. I didn't have to pop up in like council estates, like where even police wouldn't go, just so I can keep the clients, like everyone just literally happy. That's all I was doing. That was 24 hours on the streets, that's all I was doing. And you know what, it came a time, I was in Rome, I can remember, Italy, on a private job with Raja Nengaland. I spoke about him earlier with Vicky, the first person I kind of took the colour thing seriously with. And I got this phone call, somebody told me that the shop was available because prior to him calling me now, the shop had closed down after I left here about 6 months after. So the location was pretty much empty up until then. I pushed forward and I think, okay, maybe it's a good opportunity because there was a few shops that I had in the pipeline before that wasn't really working out without manifesting. And I'm thinking, okay, let me see what can happen. I moved forward and I took it. And this is HD Cuts now, the same shop that I was literally kicked out of like a few months ago. Just became a unit that would operate from and called HD Cuts at the moment. But going forward, I'm just happy for that kind of push that I got, because that push really motivated me and pushed me to go to beyond all limits to be where I am today, And got to big up even the manager at that time who didn't really see the vision that we had. I really hope and wish he did, because I would love him to be where we are together, But that's how it is. But
it was a blessing in disguise, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
When you got this shop.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think a lot of people saw how hard you had to work in the interim between shops.
No, it was crazy, bro. I literally didn't sleep like for 24 hours on the road, and still that's the time when all the traveling started to multiply. I was getting jobs in every different country. I was doing the Spain, the Paris, I was doing Greece, Turkey. I was doing everywhere, bro. It's like everywhere would pop up, and people would see me on social media and thinking, oh, he's got it all going, all good. But inside, everything was really suffering because me and my brand, we had no base, But I was just always certain that one day, things will be different, and that's the kind of inspiration and knowledge I would give myself every day to where I am right now.
And just to add to that, before he got HD Cuts, there was a few other shops he was in, and they kind of kicked him out because it was too good, basically. Like all the new clients that came would always kind of flock to him.
Yep.
So it's almost like they kind of got jealous of the success and said, what, we don't need you here anymore.
But I could understand where people was coming from, because I was bringing all the financial gains and everything, like i.e. the shops I was kicked out of after this shop basically, and I was there, I was busy, the shop wasn't a busy unit, I would make it busy, but people was just like, it's not compatible, because the image you're trying to create here, you're not creating that image, meaning me making the shop busy is not creating that image for them. I was pretty confused, but I'm a person that gives respect to everyone and situation, and it's not my unit, so I have to respect the fact that they had a different vision from mine, so I just moved on.
Have you ever thought about giving up?
Giving up. I'm a person that got too much pride to give up. Giving up is like a losing game that I can't play. My pride will not allow me to.
That's a man thing, but it's not really a man thing. But more time, it's a lot of pride that
You
will
know
stop
what?
you from giving up.
This is not an hard situation for me, to be honest. I wouldn't call this as a situation that will cause me for giving up, because I'm a person that grew up in Jamaica, and I'm talking growing up in hard, tough times. You know, I used to literally like have to carry water for like miles just for drinking water or to bathe. You know, so I'm a person that's used to all this kind of stuff. So I wouldn't call this not being able to operate in a shop giving up. This is not something that can push me to give up, because I know that for a fact, from the age of like 10 years old onwards, I've been through tougher situations like this, you know, and that's, I would commend my growth in Jamaica or my youthfulness to where I am today, because it's also molded me and given me the tools I need to survive in a tough environment.
So with all your clientele base, you've got a few that stand out in particular. Mr. Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world.
Yep.
And there's a
Where's
few.
he from?
Oh, sorry. There's a few others like Raheem Sterling, and there's a few with names I can't pronounce. But how did that even come about? Like, how did you?
Okay.
How did they find you? Should I say?
So Usain Bolt, there's a funny story that goes around. You know, me and Usain Bolt kind of chuckle about it on various occasions. Prior to me meeting Usain Bolt, about 3 years prior to that, I saw him in a nightclub. And when I saw him in a nightclub, I had my HD card clutching in my hands, because this time I was starting to brand myself.
Yeah.
You know, I had about 400 followers on Instagram. I was pretty much nobody in terms of the social scene, but I was somebody to where my future and my goals was leading. You know, and I was trying to give him my card. You know, at that time there was lots of security there, etc. They just literally didn't get me close to him. You know. And like I even shot him up with like no pictures at the moment, but I kind of felt a bit, you know, messed up. But I was like, you know what, maybe it's not the correct timing, you know. And I turned away, and I still had my card clutching in my hands. That was the HD card. You know, I met Leon Bailey, my little bro. I call him my little bro because the relationship is so tight at the moment. And I met him in Germany. He's a very good friend of Chris Martin, who is a very good friend of Usain Bolt. Now, Usain Bolt finished his last race in London, which he lost, unfortunately, and I think maybe he needed a bit of lift, you know, because he had a bit of press conferences and a bit of ceremony after, and he was like, I need a barber. Chris Martin was like, here's a Jamaican guy, you know, he's really good, you know, I've seen his Instagram and everything.
Do you think the fact that you're both Jamaican kind of made the connection even better?
Yes, of course. I think being a Jamaican, you know, it really made the connection a bit better. And when I first met him, and I'm a person that when I meet somebody, I just literally don't see nothing except their hair or what their hair is about. I don't see what they're wearing, anything. And for my first insight of him, I just had a digital clock in my mind straight away of what I can do for this person's hair. When I expressed to him what I can do and did what I thought I could do, he was like, wow, where did this guy come from, you know? Because he's not a person that was used to grooming and grooming of his hair, and this is something that I introduced to him, you know, with the belief, you know. I made him start believing in his hair, and that's something that draws pretty close together, man, you know. And the rest of that was history. Raheem Sterling came about later on through my little bro, Leon Bailey as well, of introduction, you know. And to be honest, when you look into doing your work at a proper level, I don't think surprise should come about where you reach or where you are, because the work should and does speak for itself. And I'm pretty blessed to have like clients like Raheem Sterling, Usain Bolt, Leon Bailey, Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger is another one as well. I met Rudiger in Rome.
I met him
through
He's lovely.
Rudiger is like Mr. Waves, you know. I met him in Rome, you know, through Raja in England when I started to travel to Italy every week. And Rudiger became a friend, you know. We just have them conversations, and you know, it's good. It's just good to just be doing something that you love. You know, it takes you to traveling, it takes you to meet people, other places all over the world, and most of all to inspire people, and especially the kids. The kids of today, who I would think really need inspiration, because a lot of them don't have anyone around them like role models that they can look up to and where they are to be. So they pretty much just dip to the side of the negativity. And I'm a person that wants to create a positivity within the youth. And so I would like to take my future to at the end of the day, you know.
I think because you've got the social media following as well, it's a lot easier for the younger generation to kind of look up to you, because you know all of them that they're on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, all of that, and you're on every platform that they could be really. So yeah, I think you're a good inspiration to these young boys, especially the young ones that want to actually get into barbering. So when your academy or whatever it is comes,
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be.
Look out, trust me. HD Academy is not just going to be just an academy, it's going to be an academy that's going to actually make people leave with the talent of cutting hair. Not only that, the talent that will take them to also inspire and motivate others, because knowledge is very important, and that's something that I would like to put on to the young youths, you know. The knowledge about life, about where you want to be, and how to get there, you know. And that's what we're offering. So just look out for it. HD course is coming, HD Academy coming soon. HD is the way for the future. It's all about HD.
Done no.
Natural.
No Jamaican flag.
It's got the cameo. It got
I think that's about it, really. That was a good interview. It's the first time we've really spoken in a long time because we've both been very busy. But thank you for your time.
No,
Big up,
pleasure.
Mr. Mitch over here.
Yeah, come on, it's our pleasure.
Mr. Elite Performance Therapy, you know.
Come on.
And until next time, we out.